It's honestly crazy thinking about how much influence memes have had on modern society. Everyone knows that memes are actually the DNA of the soul. At least 74 memes cross my mind before I sleep. These comments may seem harmless, but they reveal a deeper truth. Memes have woven themselves into modern society, influencing how an entire generation thinks, speaks, and even understands the world. But scroll a little further and you'll find an entirely different tone suggesting that memes are not just fun and harmless, but a double-edged sword that can cut just as easily as they entertain. Memes are like basically everything in existence, a double-edged sword. Memes are not always just memes and jokes. Even a single joke or meme can change a person's life. So, for some people on the internet, memes are harmless fun, yet others see them as dangerous. But one thing is clear, that memes don't just reflect culture anymore. They actively shape it. And that's what we are diving into today. A lot of people probably think memes are a product of TikTok or Reddit, but the idea is not that new. The word meme was originally coined by evolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins in 1976 in his book The Selfish Gene. Derived from the Greek word mimena, meaning imitation, Dawkins described memes as a unit of cultural information, anything that spreads from person to person through imitation, like a cultural gene. For Dawkins, memes were not jokes or trends. They were tunes, catchphrases, building techniques, pottery styles, clothing, and fashion. Anything that could be copied and spread through society. Today, the dictionary may define memes differently, often focusing on funny images or viral videos. But the core idea remains the same. Memes are cultural units that spread, evolve, and shape the way we think, act, and interact. To understand just how far this goes, let's take a closer look at how memes can turn things into a completely different perspective overnight. Remember the woman yelling at a cat? A single photo of a woman screaming next to a confused-looking cat became an instantly recognizable story that people used to represent arguments, overreactions, or misunderstandings. The meme was first posted by a Twitter account at @MissingerGirl on May 1st, 2019. In just more than 3 months, it was retweeted more than 78,000 times and garnered more than 275,000 likes. The woman, the cat, and the situation were compressed into a single shareable idea that millions immediately understood. People laughed, shared, and created their own versions. Taylor Armstrong, the meme woman, shared her thoughts in an interview.
The first time I saw the meme, it was in 2019. Someone sent it to me, and then they started popping up everywhere. And I sent it to Kyle, and she's like, I don't get it. And I was like, I don't get it either. And everybody's like, why are you yelling at that cat? I don't have any idea who the cat even is. Soon, it was everywhere. It was all over the internet. There were paintings, sweaters, board games, woodblock prints. It was insane. People are so creative, and it still keeps coming. It's unbelievable.
The meme became a universal template for argument dynamics. People used it to talk about everything: office politics, dating failures, even debates about pineapple on pizza. Suddenly, a cat became a symbol for human misunderstanding, and a stock photo became shorthand for emotional chaos. This is how memes can turn complex ideas into digestible, emotional bites. Want to explain the frustrations of modern life in under 5 seconds? Go for a meme. Want to criticize politicians? Meme. Want to make a statement about capitalism, social media, or existential dread? Meme, meme, meme. But not all of them are jokes. Millions of memes have come and gone, but a few have influenced modern culture deeply and chaotically, and one of them is Pepe the Frog. What began as an innocent cartoon figure created by artist Matt Fury evolved into one of the most powerful, controversial, and misunderstood symbols of the internet. And this meme is the clearest example of how a meme can hijack identity, politics, and reality itself. Pepe originated in the early 2000s as part of Fury's comic Boys Club. In the comic, he was just a relaxed frog with a goofy attitude. One of the comic's panels, Pepe saying, "Feels good, man," got ripped from the page, edited, reposted, and eventually spread across MySpace, Tumblr, and Reddit. Within a couple of years, Pepe was everywhere, not as a character, but as a template people used to express any emotion, joke, or message they wanted. That's where Pepe became different from other memes. The meme did not remain limited to one punchline or one meaning. People used it to express sadness, frustration, existential dread, or pure irony. Pepe became an emoji even before emoji was a thing. It became a visual language for feelings the internet did not know how to put into words. But Pepe's massive popularity came with a downside. The meme not only became viral, it became vulnerable. By the mid-2000s, various online groups began remixing Pepe into political edits, extreme symbolism, and intentionally provocative versions designed to shock, offend, or stir controversy. Suddenly, the meme wasn't just funny anymore. It became a cultural battleground. The same frog that once represented relatable sadness was being used in contexts the original artist never imagined. A social media user captured this strange transformation perfectly. Pepe can be anything. From a hate symbol to a god, Pepe is greater than any other memes and he has not died. Now, Pepe was no longer confined to the internet. He started shaping the real world. He started appearing on protest signs, political posters, graffiti, merchandise, and even in news segments. Some groups embraced him as a symbol while others rejected him, and millions of ordinary people were caught in the middle, confused about how a cartoon frog could become a global symbol for emotions, politics, humor, rebellion, and irony all at once. But some internet users defended Pepe, making it clear they did not see him as anything sinister. Pepe is not racist. Some stupid people just like to make offensive jokes using it. Leave Pepe alone. And this is the lesson Pepe teaches us, that memes are not just images. They are identity tools. They shape communities, spread emotions, and rewrite how people communicate. They can be harmless, but let's not forget they can be dangerous as well. Pepe the Frog did not just reflect internet culture, he became internet culture and proved that memes can shape the world far beyond our screens. If Pepe the Frog showed us how a meme can be twisted and weaponized, Distracted Boyfriend showed us something equally powerful. Another example of how a meme can shape real-world behavior. It all started with a single stock photo taken by a Spanish photographer, 𝐊𝐞𝐲𝐰𝐸, in the city of Girona, Spain. A man walking with his girlfriend turns his head to admire another woman passing by. But as soon as the image hit social platforms, the internet didn't see a couple. It saw a metaphor, and that metaphor became unstoppable. What made Distracted Boyfriend different from most viral images was the sheer simplicity of its structure. 3 characters, 1 moment, endless interpretations. Users recognized the potential of the photo in no time. They realized they could transform the photo into any story they wanted. The boyfriend represented anything straying from responsibility, discipline, or loyalty. The girlfriend represented the neglected priority, and the other woman was the new obsession. Anything from video games and crypto to junk food, politics, or the latest trending topic. A social media user captured this relativity perfectly. I believe this meme is relatable in the sense that we all have been in the position of at least one of the 3 characters. The meme was not just funny. It became a visual language for explaining human behavior, and the internet used it relentlessly. Users made new versions out of it. From classrooms and marketing campaigns to political attacks, newspapers, and museums, the meme became a powerful storytelling tool. But the real power of Distracted Boyfriend wasn't in going viral. It was how it taught people to interpret the world through meme logic. Distracted Boyfriend shows that memes aren't just entertainment. They are frameworks for understanding the world. They simplify, exaggerate, and communicate ideas faster than words. And when the internet decides what a meme means, the meaning spreads, shaping how millions perceive choices, relationships, and priorities. In short, this meme did not just make people laugh. It changed the way people think. Some memes not only make you laugh, they make you think about yourself and everyone around you. Take NPC Wojak as an example. With a simple gray, expressionless face drawn in a minimalist style, NPC Wojak became the internet's symbol for mindless conformity and going along with the crowd. A social media user captured its cultural impact perfectly. I feel like Wojaks are an alpha ascended meme at this point. This kind of meme simply does not go and come, but appears one day and is forever ingrained into internet culture. It started as a way to mock people who seem to follow trends or opinions without questioning them. The meme's power lay in its simplicity, a blank, robotic expression that anyone could recognize. Soon, NPC Wojak wasn't just a joke. It became a lens through which online communities labeled and categorized real people, groups, and even political movements. Users didn't just share it for laughs, they used it to comment on identity, ideology, and society. NPC Wojak appeared in hundreds of variations, some ironic, some biting, and some deeply political. It became a way to explain human behavior with a single image, a visual metaphor for people who follow the herd without thinking. The meme even spilled into real-world conversations. Social media users and commentators started referencing NPC Wojak to describe trends, voter behavior, or cultural movements. Suddenly, a cartoon face was shaping how millions of people understood conformity, resistance, and social dynamics online. Another user summed it up. At this point, NPC is not really a meme. It's entered the lexicon. NPC Wojak illustrates a crucial truth about memes. They don't just reflect culture, they shape it. By turning behaviors and identities into digestible symbols, they influence how we perceive people, trends, and even entire movements. The meme shows people how to see patterns, turn complex ideas into simple symbols, and understand meaning instantly. In short, NPC Wojak does not just circulate online, it reshapes how people see the world. While discussing memes that carry enormous cultural weight, how can we forget Disaster Girl? The iconic photo shows a 4-year-old Zoe Roth smirking at the camera with a house on fire behind her. One social media user described her smile perfectly, but that smile is totally like of a devil in an innocent's face. Another user summed it up more vividly. Her expression says, "I know you know I did it, but do you honestly think anyone is ever going to believe you? I trapped you in this hell of knowing but being unable to do anything about it." Alone, it was just a girl's photo. Online, it became a symbol of chaos, cleverness, and dark humor, a way to reframe disasters as playful or intentional. The brilliance of Disaster Girl lies in how the image assigns a narrative. Zoe's smirk made it look like she caused the fire, even though she had nothing to do with it. In an interview, she explained,
"The house that was on fire was donated to the fire department by the owners for a test burn because they wanted to clear the land. My dad was taking pictures of the house and everything going on, and then he said it was my turn to smile. He was like, okay, smile. So that's why I made that face, just because that was my smile at the time."
But the internet immediately understood the assignment because a single photo was a perfect illustration of control, irony, and mischief. People quickly adopted the meme, placing her in contexts ranging from historical disasters to political crises. And in just a while, Disaster Girl became shorthand for someone watching chaos unfold with amusement. And if a smiling 4-year-old can become a global symbol of chaos without ever meaning to, what does that say about the rest of us? From Pepe to NPC Wojak, from distracted boyfriend to Disaster Girl, memes are more than jokes. Memes take simple images and transform them into powerful symbols that shape our perception of the world. They influence opinions, spark controversies, and sometimes even affect reality itself. They are more than a reflection. They are a lens through which society understands itself. So, what do you think? Are memes harmless fun, or are they quietly shaping reality? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe.